Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, well, we know this does not work, so let's get open for business here. And today, we've got my man Philly 500 joining us. How you doing, Philly?
I'm doing great. How you doing, Mark? Everything is wonderful. I'm ready for the big game. Whoop, my camera moved. What the hell am I doing?
Yeah, man. But here's the great thing for us Cowboy fans. This, in essence, is like a bye week for us. You know,
Right.
where we
Yeah.
literally can kick back this weekend and relax. Our Dallas Cowboy players are tucked under the covers and stuff, getting that massage and stuff. And while your Eagles right now, they're getting ready for the Washington stinking Redskins.
Yeah. Big matchup, man. This is it. This is the season for the Eagles. They don't win this, it's all over for them. They've
Well,
got no
I
shot.
dare say, like I said 4 weeks ago with the Cowboys, that we're in the playoffs right now. We have to win to keep hope alive. And I dare say that's where you guys are right now. Between you and the Redskins, both of you guys need this victory bad.
Big time. Big time we need this. I mean, this is a must win, and it doesn't get any more must win than this. Now, what I need is I need the Eagles to win, and I need you Dallas Cowboy fans to keep pumping that crap to your team, how great they are, and get them to be thinking how great they're. Let them go to the clubs, let them go eat, go have a great time, and then take us lightly the following week. That's what I'm
No, no,
hoping
no.
for. That's
See,
what I need.
see,
That's
you're thinking about the Cowboys of old now. This is the new Cowboys. As Jerry Jones said, that a win like this changes you. It changes everything. Okay?
for 1 week.
No, 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 no. I tell you what. D Law went down there, talked the talk, and damned if he didn't walk the walk and punch them in the mouth.
It was
And
amazing,
see, you
amazing
got to
game.
understand the motivation. See, I believe D Law earned an extra $10 million in that contract last week alone.
Why not?
I
Yeah.
mean, he is a one man wrecking crew. I mean, the way that defense and stuff is playing right now, this isn't the same team that you played a few weeks ago.
No, that defense was. I was really impressed with that defense, man. And I got to tell you, Leighton Vander Esch, to me,
Oh,
in all honesty, I think he's defensive rookie of the year. And the reason I say it is because the impact he made when Sean Lee went out. Usually, your defense gets exposed when Sean Lee goes out. You can't fill the with him. He's everywhere. I mean, he is everywhere, sideline to sideline. I'm very impressed with him. It makes me sick that he's a Cowboy, but the guy's a great player. He's a great player, and he's done tremendous. I think he's been the big anchor behind that defense.
well, I think collectively, all the way around, that defense has gotten solid.
Yeah,
I dare say it reminds me of your team's defense last year. Your
yeah.
team was great pass rush, great defensive line, linebacker. Everybody played great. I don't know what the hell happened this year.
I think
Don't
it's
know.
been. I think a lot of injuries in the secondary. I think a lot of the defensive linemen have gotten hurt and have come back from injuries and have not been the same. Brandon Graham is not the same. We lost Derek Barnett. Chris Long looks old. I mean, it's
He
just,
is old.
yeah, he is.
You
It
might as
just
well put
they aren't.
Howie out there now.
Yeah, yeah, really. I mean, Tim Jernigan just came back, and he did make a difference in the interior last week. And really, Fletcher Cox has been the one bright spot on that defensive line, but it's not the same line as last year.
Well, you guys did have that big win last week,
Hmm.
against that vaulted New York Giant team.
Stinky Giants. Oh, the Giants always stink. They always stink.
It was funny how you guys were the first half of the game last week. I gotta be
I'm
honest.
sure.
I gotta be honest. You guys were ready to tar and feather the team.
I was about to lose my mind. I was about to lose my mind on that last year. I had to deal with them playing bad and then all the people who wanted to trade Carson Wentz. And I'm trying to deal with both of these things happening at one time.
I gotta tell
It's
you,
hard.
your face was as red as Troy Aikman was on Thursday night.
I believe it.
It was
I
just
bel-
like I was really doing it over and under at what quarter it was that you would finally lose it in that game.
It would have probably been that third quarter. If things didn't turn around, in the second half, it would have happened. And thank the Giants coaching staff for not running the ball. I mean, they had us dead to right.
Yeah, they definitely made Christmas come early for you guys. All right, so enough of the Giants, enough of the Cowboys. How about the Redskins? How do you attack that vaulted Washington Redskin team? That
Well,
defense
look,
is pretty tough.
the defensive line is good. Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, Ryan Kerry. I mean, they're good, and there's no doubt about it. But my one hope lies in that the Eagles found the running game last week. Okay, the last two series they started to run the ball. Now Washington is good against the run, but that's not the point. The point is that you do it and you make your offense less predictable than they have been. If you provide balance, it will open up things in the pass game. I don't care if you run it and get 1 yard. I don't care if you even lose yards. Keep doing it. Keep providing balance, and then your passing game will open up. Right now, the Eagles' offense is so predictable. Nobody plays the run. Nobody cares about the run, and all they do is throw. So you got to give the – what are you laughing at?
I swear I'm listening to a Dallas Cowboy fan right now because that's the same crap stuff we say about Jason Garrett and our offense being so predictable.
Yeah. Here, let me tell you. If we go back a year ago, right? Yeah. The Eagles start out, they beat Washington. It was a pretty close game. Defense made a play. Then they get killed. Well, they don't get killed, but they lose in Kansas City. Then they barely beat Giants on a 61-yard field goal. They're 2-1. They were in all these close games. They're not scoring a ton of points. The following week, they go to San Diego, and they start running the ball. They find a run game with LeGarrette Blount. All of a sudden, they started running a lot more the rest of the year, and they go on a huge streak. Carson starts playing good. They start moving the ball. Mm-hmm. But this year, that's been absent all year until the last two series of the Giants game. So my hope is that the Eagles do that in this game. And if they do, I think that they can win. And it's that simple.
It's so funny because I just had a deja vu moment there completely. Because, see, everybody figures that it doesn't matter what the rest of the team is. If you got a great quarterback, he's going to win. Mm-hmm. That's the Dallas Cowboy 80% mentality, that if you lose, it's because your quarterback only stinks.
Right.
But I look back because you're saying I feel like you're a Cowboy. Are you sure you're not a Cowboy fan?
I'm positive.
You sure you're not talking about the Dallas Cowboys?
I'm positive. I'm not so much so.
After having 3 years, 8-8, 8-8, 8-8, Tony Romo throwing for 4,000 plus yards. After he came back from that injury of his back, that first game against the 49ers that we lost, he didn't look like he could throw the ball 25 yards down the field.
Yeah.
So they were forced to run the ball with DeMarco Murray the next game just because they could not pass. And it was like light bulb came on. I was like, oh, my God, we can run the ball, and it makes it that much easier for the passing game. And the misconception is for, all of Cowboys Nation out there that Tony Romo didn't throw for, 10,000 yards in 2014.
Yeah.
He only threw for 3,700. He had only one game of 300 yards, but yet they were 12-4 because they had that balanced attack. And when you don't have that balanced attack, like you guys are finding out, last year you were third in the NFL in rushing. Am I right?
Something like that, yeah. It was up there.
And everybody's saying, oh, no, it's Carson Wentz. He's just great, man, and everything else. He's throwing people open left and right. No, it was the fact that it's a team sport, and you had to worry about whether it was Jay Ajayi or Darren Sproles or Carson Wentz running even as well.
Right.
And then we got receivers to cover. So then you started seeing guys like Aguilar who didn't do crap for years, and EDP literally just, wanted to cut his nuts off. Is now wide open because there was too many things to stop. Yeah. And it's just funny hearing the Eagles say that, and everybody figures you got the best young quarterback in the NFL. Yeah. Why aren't you winning? See, if you were the Dallas Cowboys, oh, my God, they would have killed Carson Wentz.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, the Eagles will never run probably as much as Dallas. And I think part of the problem was the Eagles didn't trust the running backs that they had until Josh Adams, because I think that Ajayi injury really hurt us. But the thing is you got to be unpredictable to a defense. In this league, I don't care what defense you have. If they know what you're doing, they can stop you. And that's been the problem. And it doesn't make sense to me dropping a guy coming back from an ACL injury and letting him throw 50 times in a game. I think that's ridiculous. And I've been complaining about it, all year. And look, I mean, one thing I know, if a quarterback is predictable, if the offense is predictable, quarterback's not going to have great games. And if you get pressure on a quarterback, he's not going to have great games. Look at Drew Brees, how great Drew Brees is. Look how mediocre he looked against that pass rush you guys had.
Well, he hadn't been hit like that. Drew Brees only had like 35 hits going into that game and 8 sacks.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys, they did what the New York Giants did to Tom Brady in 2
Right.
Super Bowls. They hit him, and he's just not used to it. And the way they were hitting Kamara, you could see Kamara got up, was like, "I'm done. Get me out of here."
Yep. Yeah,
they didn't want no more of
hit.
that. But I don't know if they can keep that intensity up. We have a lot of issues that we still need to work on with timing between the receivers. The offensive line is still way in flux, and Dak's got to do a better job and stuff and play calm. But, at least we've gotten on a little mini roll and stuff. And I know that if your team's out of the playoffs, that you're going to be rooting for the Cowboys, aren't you?
No, come on now. Never. I will never sell my soul. No, my 2 favorite teams are the Eagles and anybody playing Dallas.
Well,
you know that.
You knew all Cowboys Nation was behind you to win the Super Bowl this year, didn't you?
No, I didn't. No, I did not. Nobody said anything to me. The only thing I got was afterwards was, we got 5 rings, you got 1. I said, yeah, but yours was like 300 years ago, so who cares?
I have the lost video, and I ought to bring it out at some point. You remember last year when Eagles Nation went crazy before the Minnesota Viking game?
Yeah.
Because the NFL came out and said, it was basically the commercial was Minnesota won and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, what they do, they don't automatically just go out and print those Super Bowl champion shirts right there as the clock goes off. They do 2 of everything. So they do a commercial of Minnesota winning and one of, the Eagles. So that way, boom, they can put it out there. Joe Boo did the same thing at the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Boo shot 2 videos in front of the Lombardi Trophy at the NFL tailgate. One saying, "Eagles, you see that there? That's the Super Bowl trophy, something you'll never have."
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then I did one, "Congratulations, Eagles, you are finally no longer a ringless wonder." So I had one ready, but nobody has seen that video. And you got
to bring it out.
I may have to just bring it out because that's one of those ones that,
You do it when we lose, our season's over. Like when we're at our lowest, that's when you got it. That's what I would do. if being an Eagle fan, I'll wait until Dallas Cowboys are at take a shot, and then you take a shot at them. You got that. It's fair game. It's fair game. I have no problem with it.
All right. Well, we're going to let you guys get through that Monday night game, and
you're
going to be going to Dallas on a short week where the Dallas Cowboys have some momentum and have some extra rest.
That's right.
So it's going to be interesting.
So I want to say, Zeke, Dak, go out and party, go have fun, stay out late, just go have a great time for the next 4 or 5 days. Don't worry about nothing. You guys are so great. You're the best. Just do what you got to do. Go have fun.
Okay, well, we will be in Dallas, or at least I'll be in Dallas, and Joe Boo will. We're going to be at autograph signing with Drew Pearson and some of the current players. Tailgate with before the game with Ed Too Tall Jones and stuff, and I'll be hanging out with Law Nation Bosch, and we're going to be doing some live streaming from someplace in Dallas, and I would love to get you in on the eve of Cowboys Eagles Part 2.
I would love to be on. It'd be an honor.
And maybe even after the game.
That'd be an honor. I'm sure.
Man. All right, well, good luck to your...
Thank you. We need it.
I can't even say it.
To the defending Super Bowl champions.
You know, for me, I in a way, it helps us if you beat the Redskins.
Right.
Because then that means you're both a full game behind. And, we own the tiebreaker, so really that's like 2 behind for them.
You own the tiebreaker unless we beat you the next week.
Yeah.
Then we would go ahead of you in a tiebreaker.
But if you lose, that kind of takes you. Can I just get a tie?
No, no ties.
Can I
No
just
ties.
have like the stadium just like get swallowed up?
No, that stadium's gonna be rocking. It's gonna be playoff atmosphere, and we are gonna double moonwalk the Redskins' ass. We are gonna end their season for them, put them out of misery, and then we're coming for you guys. I don't know how we're gonna get it done, but we're gonna find a way. They better find a way, or I'm in big trouble. That's right.
All
That's what
right,
I
guys.
want.
Uh, Philly, tell everybody where to find you. Oh, I know where they're going to find you. You're going to find them on Monday night. We're going to be live streaming early to him. Watch him
Oh yeah.
start losing it. But tell everybody, tell everybody where to find you, Philly.
My channel is Philly 500, Philly.500. Type in Philly 500, you'll find me. I'm always posting there, so almost every day. So.
And all you Cowboy fans, I know you're saying, why are you giving equal time to the Eagles? Because I'm letting you know where you can go troll somebody. So make sure you go to his channel, subscribe, and definitely troll the hell out of him. He's actually
Bring it.
I'm
Bring
Mark
it.
Holmes with Philly 500. I'll see you guys